Now may I ask the head of the technical working group, Engineer Reynald Valera, to have a roll call.
Yes, sir. Present here with us today is our back chairman, Engineer Reservation Manonsong, our back vice chairman, Engineer Oscar Fedimit, our back member, Engineer Legion Taaka. For the technical working group, we have yours truly, Engineer Manera, and PWG member, Engineer Joel L. Medina, and for the back secretary, we have Engineer Morales. Since majority of Since majority of the bank members are present, we have a follow set. So, may I ask our prospective bidder, sir, to introduce themselves, sir, to properly recognize. Thank you, sir. Name, sir. See, thank you, sir.
Today's procurement activity is the pre-bid conference of 5 civil works project with contract ID 23AI0233, construction rehabilitation of multipurpose building at Natividad, Pangasinan with an ABC of 9,306,000 pesos. Second one with contract ID 23AI0234, construction rehabilitation of multipurpose building at Santa Maria, Pangasinan with an ABC of 13,959,000 pesos. Next, civil project with contract ID 23I0235, construction rehabilitation of multipurpose buildings at Pangasinan with an ABC of 5,000 pesos. License 36, construction, rehabilitation of multipurpose building at Umingan, Pangasinan with an ABC of 30,593,000 pesos. Last one, automatic 23 construction, rehabilitation of multipurpose building at Pangasinan with an ABC of 9,504,000 pesos. This pre-bid conference is being conducted for contracts to be bid with an ABC of 1 million and above. This is to discuss, clarify, and explain, among others, the eligibility requirements of the contracts to be bid. At this point, may I call on the head of the technical working group, Engineer Leonard Barrera, to discuss the eligibility, technical, and financial requirements of the contract.
Thank you, sir. We'll now discuss the eligibility, technical, and requirements of the contract. Documents to be submitted by the bidders. Bid submission will be done manually or electronically / online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in the SITB Clause 21 as per DO 87 Series of 2020. Electronic submission and receipt of bids for the procurement of civil works contracts. All electronic bids must be sent to the email address electronicbids_pangasinan2@wwh.gov.ph. Each bidder shall submit one original copy of the first and second components of its bid. Checklist of technical and financial documents. For technical proposal, Class A documents, it shall include the legal documents, valid field of registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. For technical documents, statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, SLCC, similar to the contract to the bid, except under conditions provided under the rules. Special pickup license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. Original copy of bid security. If in the form of surety bonds with also certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. The bid validity period in a bid security validity period should be 120 calendar days to the date of submission of bids. The bidder shall submit a bid securing declaration on any form of bid security enumerated below. For cash or cashier's manager's check issued by a universal or commercial bank, or for bankers legal entity, or a recommended letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank, the amount of bid security shall not be less than 2% of ABC. For surety bond, callable upon the loan issued by a surety or insurance corridor, body certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security, the amount of bid security should not be less than 4% of ABC. Project requirements shall include the following: organizational chart for the contract to be done, list of contractors, key personnel, for example, project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, and environment to be assigned to the contract to be done, with their complete qualification and experience date. The number of years of senior project requirements shall include the following: organizational chart and foreman should be 5 years, while the materials engineer should be at least DPWH accredited materials engineer 1. List of contractors with equipment units which are owned, leased, or under purchase agreement, supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment, lessor or vendor for the duration of the project, as the case may be. Original value sign omnibus form statement, and if applicable, original authorized secretary certificate. In case of corporation, membership or company, original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture given full and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. Financial documents. Prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity. NFCC is equal to current assets minus current liabilities multiplied by 15 minus value of finished projects, including awarded projects not yet started, coinciding with the contract to be bid. Photo SB documents, if applicable, value signed joint venture agreement in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRR, in case the joint venture is already in existence. Verbally authorized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that we will enter into and abide by the provisions of the GBA and the instance that balances as free. For financial proposal, original, value signed and accomplished financial bill form and other documentary requirements under RA 9184, original value signed bid prices in the bill of quantities, value accomplished detailed estimates form, including a summary sheet, and cash flow by quarter. Criteria and procedure for detailed evaluation of bids, post-qualification, and award. The financial components of the bids of each past bidder should be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and is determine the total calculated bid prices. The bank shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid prices which exceeds the ABC. The following factors are to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices. First one is completeness. No price in the required item when complying, indicating a zero or a dash means true to the GOP. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including no applicable DOQ, shall be considered non-responsive. For arithmetical corrections, in prices and figures versus words prevails. Total price versus unit price per item, actual unit price prevails. Total price versus actual sum of component items, actual prevails. Unit cost in detailed estimates versus unit cost in DOQ, latter prevails. If above ABC, non-compliant. For post-qualification, the verification of the following requirements, legal requirements is needed. Licenses, certificates, permits, and non-inclusion in blacklist. Technical requirements. Single largest completed contract, SLCC, similar to the contract. Key personnel, minimum work experience requirement should be satisfied. Availability and commitment of major construction equipment. Failure of the prospective bidder to state a complete technical description of the pledged equipment and the specific location, whether owned, leased, or under purchase agreement, shall result in the bidder's automatic post-disqualification for award of contract and forfeiture of its bid security per DO 58, Series of 2012. Performance in ongoing government and private contracts. Negative slippage of at least 15% in any one project or negative slippage of at least 10% in each of two or more contracts. Failure the contractor to commence repair work and complete ongoing contracts in prescribed date after receipt of the notice of defects and deficiencies. Failure of the contractor to commence repair works on contracts with pending certificates of acceptance in the prescribed date after the receipt of the notice of defects and failures. Substandard quality of works as an unsatisfactory performance per contract term and conditions at the time of inspection. Liquidated damages currently imposed on the contractor. Rule 127, Series of 2018, strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with the DPWH, authenticity and correctness of bid security. For financial requirements, it shall include the audited financial statement, especially current assets and liabilities, up-to-date value of all outstanding or uncompleted works under ongoing and awarded contracts, and updated NFCC versus ABC. Notes on the personnel and equipment requirements of the project. If a proposed key technical personnel is an employee of the bidder and working on another project at the same time of the bidding, the bidder shall submit a certification that the personnel will report out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract. And second, he or she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office. The bidder may propose a key technical personnel who is not its employee, provided that the said personnel is required to submit a certification that he or she will work for the bidder if it is awarded the contract under bidding. These certifications shall be included in the first envelope of the sealed bid. Also to be verified during post-qualification is the set of equipment pledged by the bidder. The bidder should specify in the submitted bid the location of the equipment where they can be inspected. If of the equipment is not in the specified location, then the bidder shall be post disqualified. For contract of award, the contract shall be awarded to the bidders which has been determined to be the lowest calculated and responsive bid as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. The successful bidder shall be notified through the issuance of notice of award within the bid validity period and must be confirmed by the successful bidder in writing within 10 days upon receipt thereof, in accordance with Section 37.2.2 of the 2016 Robust IRR of RA 9184. Common reasons for rejection of bids and eligibility and post-disqualification of bidder. Failure to submit original copy of the surety bond certified by the Insurance Commission indicating the name of the project, the procuring entity and name of contractor, shorter bid validity and bid security validity period, overlapping of pledged equipment and committed key technical personnel, failure to indicate the validity of bid in the bid form, late submission of bid, failure to submit supporting documents, for example, certification of availability of equipment, negative slippage in the ongoing projects, negative 15% or more, or negative 10% in each of two or more projects, unsatisfactory CPAS rating, incomplete pages of bid documents, technical and financial, authority of the signatory to sign on behalf of the bidder. For single proprietor, signatory should be the owner or proprietor only. For corporation or cooperative, it should be board secretary certificate or board resolution. For joint venture resolution or agreement, and for partnership as indicated in the articles of partnership. That's also.
For the first project with the contract ID of 23AI0233. Contract name, construction, rehabilitation of multi-purpose building, Natividad, Pangasinan. Scope of work per item description. Construction, rehabilitation of multi-purpose building, 16.7 meters by 30 meters, covered court, continuation. roofing and finishing works with existing slab and columns, with electrical works with plaster finish, with complete painting, with steel painting, with downspout and catch basin, with glassing, with cladding, with three with wings both sides, 2 units daycare center, 8 meters by 10 meters, complete structural works with complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary plumbing works, with floor and glaze tiles, with ceiling with complete painting, VHS, continuation, second floor only, 6.5 meters by 6 meters, complete structural works, with complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary plumbing works, with floor and glaze tiles, with ceiling, with complete painting, with AC units. With approved budget for the contract of 9,306,000. Contract duration, 155 calendar days. For the second project with the contract ID of 23AI0234, contract name, construction, rehabilitation of multipurpose building, Santa Maria, Pangulo. Scope of work or item description, construction, rehabilitation of multipurpose building, daycare center, 8 meters by 10 meters, complete structural works with complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary plumbing works with floor and glaze tiles, with ceiling with complete painting, 2 air conditioning units, barangay health station, 6.5 meters by 6 meters, complete structural works, complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary, plumbing works with floor and glaze tiles, with ceiling with complete painting, 2 air conditioning units, 18 meters by 12.05 meters covered court, 5 spans, 5 meters per span, 0.2 meters elevation from NGL to FFL, with plaster finish, with concrete painting, with steel painting, with downspout and catch basing, with electrical works, with cladding, with basketball board with ring, 2 sets of movable basketball board, 10 meters by 15 meters covered court, continuation, 3 spans, 5 meters per span, with existing slab, with plaster finish, with concrete painting, with steel painting, with downspout and catch basing, with electrical works, existing court, with cladding, with basketball board with ring, 2 sets of movable basketball board, two-story building, complete structural works, zero point 0.4 meters elevation from NGL to FFL, with complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary or plumbing works, with floor and glaze tiles, 4 air conditioning units, with the approved budget for the contract of 13,959,000, with the contract duration of 180 calendar days. For the third project with the contract ID of 23AI0235, contract name, construction rehabilitation of multipurpose building, San Quintin, Pangasinan. Scope of work or item description, construction rehabilitation of multipurpose building, one-story VHS, 6.5 meters by 6 meters with ramp and waiting lounge. With complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary plumbing works, 0.6 meters elevation from NGL to FFL, with floor and glaze tiles, with ceiling with complete painting, 2 units of 2-story building, complete structural works, 0.6 meters elevation from NGL to FFL, with complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary plumbing works, with floor and glaze tiles, with ceiling, with complete painting, 4 air conditioning units, BHS continuation, second floor only. 6.5 meters by 6 meters, complete structural works with complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary plumbing works, with floor and glaze tiles, with ceiling with complete paint, with 2 AC units. With the approved budget for the contract of 9,504,000 and a contract duration of 155 calendar days. For the next project with the contract ID of 23AI0236, contract name, construction and rehabilitation of multipurpose building, Umingan, Pangasinan. Scope of work or item description, construction, rehabilitation of multipurpose building, 2 units daycare center, 8 meters by 10 meters, complete structural works, with complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary plumbing works, with floor and glaze tiles, with ceiling, with complete painting, 15 meters by 30 meters covered court, 6 spans, 5 meters per span, 0.2 meters elevation from NGL to FFL with stage, with plaster finish, with concrete painting, with steel painting, with downspout and catch basin, with electrical works, with cladding, with basketball board with ring, 2 sets of movable basketball court, 18 meters by 30 meters covered court, 6 spans, 5 meters per span, 0.2 meters elevation from NGL to FFL, with stage, with plaster finish, with concrete painting, with steel painting, with downspout and catch basin, with electrical works, with cladding, with basketball board with ring, 2 sets of movable basketball board. One-story BHS, 6.5 meters by 6 meters with ramp and waiting lounge, with complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary, plumbing works, 0.6 meters elevation from NGL to GFL, with floor and glaze tiles with ceiling with complete painting. Two-story building with a floor area of 474 square meters, with complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary plumbing works, ventilating equipment, 0.4 meters elevation with PWD ramp and railing, floor and glaze tiles with ceiling, with complete painting works with aluminum cladding and stainless signages, rainwater collector pathway 2 to 17 meters by 1.5 meters, generator powerhouse. With approved budget for the contract of 30,492,000 and the contract duration of 265 calendar days. For the last project with the contract ID of 23AI0237, contract name, Construction, Rehabilitation of Multipurpose Building, Asingan, Pangasinan. Scope of work or item description, construction, rehabilitation of multipurpose building, daycare center, 8 meters by 10 meters, complete structural works with complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary plumbing works with floor and glaze tiles, with ceiling with complete painting, barangay health station of 6.5 meters by 6 meters, complete structural works, with complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary plumbing works, with floor and glaze tiles, with ceiling with complete painting, 15 meters by 20 meters covered court, 4 spans, 5 meter per span with cladding, 0.2 meters elevation from NGL to FFL, with plaster finish, with concrete painting, with steel painting, with downspout and catch basin, with electrical works, two-story building, complete structural works, 0.2 meters elevation from NGL to FFL, with complete finishing works, electrical works, sanitary plumbing works, with floor and glaze tiles, with ceiling, with complete painting. Approved budget for the contract of 9,504,000 and a contract duration of 155 calendar days. Receipt and opening of bids. January 11, 2024, 9:30 a.m. at DPWH Conference Room, Tomana, Rosales, Pangasinan. DPWH eBid portal, electronic bids _Pangasinan 3rd at dpwh.gov.ph. YouTube account, https www.youtube.com/dpwh Pangasinan 3rd DO.
Project, there are an average of 4 to 5 buildings. This project. To our prospective bidders, ma'am, sir, do you have any questions or clarifications? No more. Wala na po. Wala kayong tanong kung ano. Wala po.
Ang pag-visit na lang kami magsasabi.
O, sige po. Masasamahan na lang po namin kayo sa fund sa mga planning engineers namin. Dahil sila nakakaroon sa process. Thank you po. To our back members and other technical working group, do we have any more? There any motion to adjourn this preview conference?